This method will make your pan look like new, and in just 5 minutes. I've tried many techniques, but none worked as well as this one. Start by generously sprinkling the burnt surface with table salt. Salt works as a gentle abrasive that helps lift grime and sticks to grease. Next, grab some baking soda from your kitchen cabinet and sprinkle it over the surface. It's a natural cleaner that neutralizes odors and breaks down grease and burnt residue. Now take the dish soap you have at home. Its surfactants are great at cutting through dirt and oil. Pour it generously over the pan. Then cover everything with layers of paper towel and pour water over it to soak the paper. Let the pan sit like this for about an hour. After that, remove the paper towel and see how the grime, burnt bits, and rust wipe away with ease. The initial heating of the pan helps activate the cleaning ingredients and softens the burnt-on residue. Once the burnt layer is gone, rinse the pan with warm water, and that's it. Your pan is now clean and ready to use again. With this method, you can restore its shine without harsh chemicals or scrubbing. Try it yourself and see how easy it is to bring your pan back to life. Line a pan with aluminum foil. You're about to make something truly delicious. Start by preparing a larger pan. Take a big piece of aluminum foil, enough to cover the bottom and sides of the pan. Pour in a small bowl of popcorn kernels. Add a piece of butter for a delicious flavor. Salt the kernels to taste, and if you want to add a unique aroma, sprinkle a bit of cinnamon. Then tightly seal the edges of the foil, forming a secure pouch. Grab the edges and fold them carefully, pressing down firmly to prevent air from escaping at the sides. Now, take a small knife and make a tiny hole in the center of the foil to let the steam escape. Place the pan over heat and wait a few minutes. Soon, you'll hear the familiar popping sounds. That means the popcorn is popping inside the foil. With this trick, you can make popcorn without having to clean a pot or pan. Try this method and enjoy a tasty snack in just a few minutes. Delicious stovetop popcorn. You can make it in just a few minutes at home. I'm sure you've never made popcorn in foil before. This trick is truly genius. First, spread foil on a pan. Make sure the foil is large enough to hold all the ingredients. Then, pour a cup of popcorn kernels on it. Add 1/3 of a cup of sugar. The sugar will make the popcorn sweet and caramelized. Now, pour in 1/3 of a cup of oil to help the kernels pop evenly. Add 1 tablespoon of butter. The butter will give the popcorn a wonderful, rich flavor. Cover everything with another piece of foil. Fold the edges like a dumpling to create a tight seal. Make sure there are no holes where the popcorn or oil can escape. Now, place the pan over medium heat. Wait for the popcorn to start popping. This will take a few minutes, so be patient. When the popping stops, carefully remove the pan from the heat. Let the foil packet cool down a bit before opening, then gently unfold the foil. Enjoy your hot, sweet popcorn. You've never had popcorn like this before. For this recipe, you'll need aluminum foil. Tear off 2 pieces of the same size. Spread 1 piece on the counter, scatter the popcorn kernels on it, and place a good amount of butter on top. Season with salt to your taste. Cover with the second piece of foil, pressing the edges to seal it into an envelope. Poke a hole in the center with a long toothpick. Now, heat a skillet and place the packet of kernels, butter, and salt on it. The popcorn will cook on its own. Soon, you'll hear the familiar popping sound. Once it stops, remove the packet from the skillet immediately. Wait a moment, then cut open the foil packet. You'll instantly smell the buttery popcorn. This skillet method for making popcorn is easy, and the flavor has never been better. A chef who cooked at my wedding showed me this trick. Since then, I deep fry with ease and always have clean pots. Start by preparing a large pot and some parchment paper. Line the pot with parchment paper, shaping it to fit snugly. Pour in the oil you'll be using and heat it as usual. Once the oil reaches the right temperature, fry your food as you normally would. After frying, let the oil cool slightly, then simply lift out the parchment paper along with the oil. No mess, no scrubbing, This trick has completely changed the way I cook.
Stuff the popcorn into the blender. You haven't had popcorn done like this before. This quick and fun recipe involves putting popcorn in a blender. Then pour 2 cups of milk over it. The milk will greatly reduce the volume of the popcorn, so add in a bit more popcorn. After that, pour in the glass of milk again. Then blend the 2 ingredients. After a while, pause and add 60 grams of butter. Resume blending. When the popcorn is completely blended, pour the resulting mixture through a strainer. Make it immediately into the pan. Add 1 cup of sugar to the pan with the mixture in it. Also add 1 cup of powdered milk. Cook over low heat until the powdered milk and sugar dissolve. However, stir all the time as the mass can burn very quickly. Wait until the mixture cools down. After that, pour it into a bowl. Add the whipped cream spray to the bowl, the whole container. Take a mixer and whip the resulting paste for 5 minutes. When the whipping is done, pour it into a glass container. Put it in the freezer overnight. After this time, take it out of the refrigerator. Serve the delicious popcorn-flavored ice cream with waffles and your favorite fruit. Your family will go crazy over them.
I don't throw away a pan when food starts sticking to it. A forgotten method restores it to its original state in just 10 minutes. No matter the type of pan, its coating, or thickness over time, every pan loses its non-stick layer. Even expensive models aren't fully resistant, though their protection lasts a bit longer. I used to give up on pans that started sticking until I discovered a simple method passed down for generations. Used by our mothers and grandmothers, this technique works for both classic cast iron pans and modern ones. First, thoroughly wash the pan with baking soda to remove grease. Then, dry it and heat it on the stove. Sprinkle salt evenly across the warm surface, creating a uniform layer. Heat the salt over low heat, stirring for about 20 minutes. After that, discard the salt, wash off any residue, and move on to the next step. Apply oil to the surface using a soaked napkin or paper towel to coat the pan. Then, heat the pan again, and pour in a little oil, keeping it on the heat for 3 minutes. Finally, wipe off any excess oil with a paper towel. To test if the method worked, add some oil and fry an egg. If nothing sticks, the pan is good as new and ready to use again. Add corn to slices of your favorite salami. I'm sure you haven't tried this before. Prepare a large, deep pan with a lid. Pour a small amount of oil into the pan, then add the salami slices. You can choose another type of meat or deli meat if you prefer. Sauté everything over low heat until the salami is nicely browned. Then, add about 1 cup of popcorn kernels to the pan and mix the ingredients well. Cover the pan with the lid, making sure there are no gaps where popcorn kernels or oil could escape. Wait for the popcorn to start popping. This will take a few minutes, so be patient. Once the corn is fully popped, carefully remove the pan from the heat and transfer the mixture into a bowl. The added salami gives the popcorn a slightly salty flavor, but you can add extra salt or any other favorite popcorn toppings. Enjoy perfectly made popcorn with a unique twist. It's a cheap and easy way to make homemade popcorn with a delicious spin.